All right, you guys. As always, thank you for listening and viewing the Verse podcast. But today we have a very special guest.
Super special.
Super special guest, man. I am so excited right now. We haven't had a female artist in a long time.
No, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's been a minute, and we're always excited whenever we have new guests come in, the first timer, and it is Francesca Fuentes.
Inside of you, I know sometimes you miss my loving when we lay around just touching. Don't tell me that you feel nothing. Can you say you want me moving? Can we skip all that shit talking? 'Cause at night you hear me singing. Just wanna be your lover again, babe. Just wanna be your lover. Just wanna be.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
AKA Chess.
Chess.
AKA
Yes, that's my
Chess.
nickname.
Yeah.
You guys get to call me that because you've met me.
I like it.
Yeah.
How did that originate?
It actually is what my dad calls me.
Oh, that's cool.
So when I was a kid, people called me Fran in school. And then I got older and I was like, I'm so sick of Fran. And, and then I kind of just started meeting more people in the music industry. And as I got older, and people just started calling me that without even knowing my dad calls me that. I think
that's
my
crazy.
friend Russell called me Chess and had me as Chess in his phone. And then I just started introducing myself as that because I was like, my dad calls me that. It's way more attractive than Fran. Like, I'm so sick of Fran.
Yeah.
So,
But Francesca as a whole is a great name.
yeah, I like Francesca or
Yeah.
Chess. That's cool for me.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So we met a while back. I think it was the beginning of summer we first met.
It was May.
May.
Yeah.
Not even summer.
It went by so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, your performance was great.
Thank you.
And it was a packed house at Wonder Bar.
At the Wonder Bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was happy about the turnout. I was able to bring in a good amount of people. I think 40 people.
It was a packed house.
It was just
man,
everyone was so supportive there. It was my first show in a year and a half.
Oh, wow.
So there was definitely some hiccups. I feel like I've grown so much since then. Like it's September and I've played maybe 13 shows since that show.
I know on social media I've seen you've been like super active.
Yeah.
Why did you take a break for a year and a half?
So I was not performing live for a while. I was really just focusing on social media content. I was building my YouTube channel and I was just
Wow.
kind of like, I don't know how I'm going to get back into playing live. I did play live before COVID. I had a lot of shows booked for COVID, like for 2020. And then they obviously all got canceled. And then I went through personal hardships. And then I was just in the studio for a long time working on my second record. So I spent a lot of time in the studio doing social media, not doing live performances, because I was also a little scared that, it's just me. How can I be entertaining just myself? But then I just was like, you know what? I need to be doing all the things. Artists need to be doing every category. You need to be doing social media. You need to be doing publicity. You need to be doing live performances. You also need to go to people's performances and support other people as well. So there's so many categories that you need to stay on top of, which can be hard when it's just you. But finally, I just ripped the Band-Aid off, and Brian Erickson offered me the show at Wonder Bar. And then after that, I kind of felt a surge of energy where I was like, okay, I feel confident that I can just tackle this. So I started reaching out to venues, and I got a bunch of shows on the East Coast for summer 2025. And
I saw that.
I think we had New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and the last show of the official summer season is September 20th in Maryland,
Oh, nice.
Ocean
That's
City.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a little songwriting showcase there. So,
That's cool.
yeah. I'm trying to do kind of like the tri-state area
And a little bit out
and
further.
surrounding New
Yeah.
Jersey, like just kind of sweep anything within the 5-hour radius.
There's actually we went to DC.
Yeah.
And that train, you can literally do a whole tour on that train.
Literally, yeah.
It goes from, I think it starts,
Starts in Boston.
Rhode Island, right?
Starts in Boston.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what train?
it goes to Rhode Island all the way down to DC.
DC.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's quick. Like from here, If you go from Islin to DC, it's only like 2.5 hours.
Hello, yeah, 2 hours.
Quick.
Okay.
Yeah, and it stops
Yeah.
in every state.
DC's on my list. I have a friend that lives there, and she's been asking me, when are you doing DC? I'd like to do Rhode Island, too, because I have a cousin, William Fuentes. He lives there, and he does, like, a lot of podcasting.
Oh, nice.
He does, like, also, like, fashion shows there. So
Rhode
he does,
Island,
like, a lot of
wow.
video stuff. So he's been telling me to come. I'd like to do Rhode Island. But, yeah, all the shows have been really, really good. Pennsylvania, everyone in Pennsylvania is so nice. I also visited Pittsburgh, which is quite far. That's like 6-hour drive from my house. We just released a video that we did in Pittsburgh, me and Allie Gibson. She's a creative director there, and she runs something called the Blossom Sessions.
Oh, I saw that. That was the video you posted recently,
Yeah,
right?
it's like a live video of you performing a song either by yourself or with musicians. And I linked up with 2 Pittsburgh musicians, a saxophone player and a bass player. Oh, wow. And I practiced this the night before the video. We met up at the guy's house and just like practiced in his basement. Obviously, we had all practiced on our own prior, but you know, the night before the video, we just like prepared, and then we went into the studio. It was actually filmed at a old church that they converted into a music venue. It's called awesome. Haven. So they actually have Pittsburgh-based artists playing that venue all the time, and touring artists as well. I didn't get to play it. I'd like to, but we did film the video there. So it's a really cool experience.
When I saw that video, I thought that was like your band. I didn't know you guys like just met.
No, that we had just met. Yeah. And like I said, it was just kind of like I traveled to Pittsburgh to do that specific thing. And then I met people. Allie linked me up with other people there so that I could do like a couple shows there.
Yeah, it came out really great.
Yeah, so the whole Pittsburgh trip was like the biggest part of my summer, I would say. Yeah. Because I got to obviously go do the video, but then also do some shows.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, you took like a year and a half, like focusing on like the digital aspect. I mean, I guess that's cool, right? Like, you can like learn like more of like what it takes for social media, what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of YouTube covers. I was learning how to record things in my room, you know, with my mic, my guitar. I had to set up a little DAW. So I was doing a lot of that, and then obviously work on my album.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was in the studio a lot, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like a foundation to what you want to become, you know? So, like, you have to learn the ins and outs of the back end of what you're doing, you know, the whole, you know, music industry, the, you know, the promotional, the social media and everything like that. Because without that these days, like, there's no, you know, it's kind of just like flat.
Yeah, so. And I think I did learn, like, a lot doing that. Like, my YouTube channel was growing. I was interacting online. I was keeping track of everything that I was doing, like through documentation, videos and stuff. Visuals are like a big part of what I do because I love to tell stories that way.
Are you a designer? Do you like design stuff?
I'm not a designer. I am a writer, and I just tell stories through my music and my videos.
That's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I also am a music marketing assistant during the day, so I work a 9 to 5 doing music video promotion with a company called Hip Video Promo. Okay. So we promote music videos all day, every day.
Really?
And a lot of people say that in 2025 you don't need a music video, but I am so against that. I think that you need a music video.
Yeah, it tells like who you are.
It's your number one piece of marketing currency that you can share with people. You can take it anywhere and people will watch it. So
I mean, Yellow Card just came out with a music video. Like, they're still doing it. So,
yeah.
like, it's still a very, like, predominant thing out there.
I mean, even the bands that come in here, like, you know, they still record music videos, which I think is great. Like, Echo Plum we just saw the other night. Their, like, music videos look, like, they look great.
Yeah.
And, like, I think, like, that's, like, a piece, because, like, when they first came here, like, I was saying before, like, when we bring people on the podcast, like, the first time I'm actually meeting any of the artists, and like when I saw their music video, I was like, okay, these are what these guys like about. You can like understand like more of like about them through that music video that they create.
I think that you're as an artist, you know, your visual identity is really important. You want to be recognizable. You want to invite people in, or not. You know, I think that being on camera is important.
Yeah, we know.
Right.
No, yeah, it is. I think it brings a personal thing to you.
Yeah.
People like get to know who you are, whether they hate you, they like you.
Yeah.
Feel something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, music videos I think are dope. I've always liked them. I mean, we grew up in the time where like MTV used to play music videos back in the day, so like we know, like every day I wake up for school for like if I left my TV on
That's
MTV.
crazy you said that because my music video, I Just Want to Be Your Lover Again, was playing on MTV Spankin'
Really?
New for,
that's awesome.
I think, like 8 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna post that
Yeah.
on here.
Yeah. It was playing for about 8 weeks, and apparently like 700 other people wanted the spot.
Really?
And then I got the spot.
That's great.
I don't know.
Congrats. That's
I was
amazing.
it was pretty like surreal
Yeah.
to watch it on the
I think
TV.
I saw you, but there was like a post of like you on it. Yeah.
It's on my Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that having that, obviously, like people don't really watch MTV the way they did 20 years ago,
Yeah, no.
but it does help you. I feel like if you can attach your name to a large
Yeah, like a
establishment like that,
corporation.
yeah,
Capitalism, baby. Let's do it.
if you can attach your name to that, people
Yeah.
actually treat you differently, which is unfortunate, but I feel like it's not though. Like it's a good thing.
They're still giving out Moon Mans. Like VMAs is still like a huge.
Yeah.
I didn't see it this year. I
I
think it
didn't
happened
either.
last
I
week,
was
right?
performing, so I didn't see it.
I just
Yeah.
saw Ricky Martin's performance because it was all over the internet.
Really? That guy is like incredible. He still looks good for his age. He's like 50. He looks like he's like 20 years old.
Living
Yeah.
La Vida Loca. That's
Yeah,
all I
guy
gotta
doesn't
say.
like age. Yeah, live La Vida Loca. Yeah.
But I was actually just talking about. I mean, I went to the System of the Down Corn concert a couple weeks ago, and I went with my stepbrother, who's a little younger than me. And I'm like, when Korn was playing, I'm like, wow, I remember this on Top 10 TRL, watching the music video every single day. He's like, what's TRL?
What's that?
Way before your time, kid, I guess. I don't know.
Okay,
but,
old man.
like, those things stick in your mind. Like, obviously the music's constantly playing, but then, the visuals that go along with it, telling the story of whatever your song is about, like, it adds more depth to the song.
Yeah, and I'm really big into like surrealism. Like when I was in high school, I took 3D design and we did a lot of projects that were just really out there. And
That's what I went to
I
college
really
for,
loved
3D.
surrealism. We were always allowed to kind of pick which avenue we wanted to go, and I would always pick surrealism, like things that were dreamy and just unrealistic. So a lot of the times in my music videos, you'll see kind of surreal things that's like, that doesn't make any sense, but like it feels like a dream type of thing,
I actually stumbled upon a Instagram page last night, and it's this dude that sits down with his goddaughter, and he just plays old songs from like the early 2000s and the music videos, and he has her rate them, both the music video and the song. And like obviously she's never heard this stuff before, but
Right.
it's just it's crazy because they had Sugar We're Going Down playing, and she loved the song. She's like, I just don't get the antlers on the kid.
Oh, the
Okay.
Fallout Boy.
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy, yeah.
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 Cool.
I
don't
mean,
know, just
there's so
unique.
many niches, for social media. That's a unique one, though.
Yeah, no, unique.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like another thing with music. Yeah, that's pretty unique. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the next question. Sorry.
No, it's
We're gonna
okay.
cut this. No, but so you were just on MTV, right? Spanking brand new music video, was it?
It was MTV Spankin' New.
Yeah, because back in the day, it used to be spanking brand new.
Yeah.
They would have that used to be like a thing,
Okay.
like during like the early 2000s.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yep.
It would just come like randomly, and they would show music. So I guess they're still keeping that whole
Yeah.
branding.
We played it in my mom's room on her TV, and I saw a whole bunch of small artists that I hadn't heard of before, and their videos were great, and I was like, wow, there's a lot here.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's cool. Yeah, it's I believe that you can get it on Roku if you have a Roku TV.
Yeah.
I think that you can get it.
Streaming changed the
There's
whole
other
game.
ways you
know.
can get it, but yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, to be affiliated with MTV, that's such a big name, like you were saying.
Yeah.
How was that process? How'd you go about getting you know, reaching out to them or them reaching out to you?
So I actually, being that I work for Hip Video Promo, my boss, he advocates for me. So he's like,
Oh, that's amazing.
so he really helps me a lot with, you know, staying on top of things, and he gives me a lot of performance tips. He was at the Wonder Bar. He like gave me a whole critique. He, you know, gives me media tips. So he's like always kind of pushing for the next thing for me to happen, which is so great. And I'm so blessed to have so many like people that believe in me. So he kind of, we all work together at the company to kind of pitch together.
That's
And we didn't even tell, like, we didn't even say that I worked there or anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was just like, we pitched it and we were like, okay, we don't know. Like, I wasn't guaranteed.
yeah. You
know?
weren't guaranteed. It's just like they vouched for you.
Yeah,
Like,
they basically vouched for me,
Yeah.
and it worked out. And
Yeah.
I didn't know. I really had no idea. I was like, well, I guess it's the chance 50-50, you know?
Yeah, that's
So,
sick.
yeah.
You got to make that like something bigger than IG post.
Right.
I don't know what it could be, but like
Right.
because it's such like a big thing, like MTV. That's like a big thing.
Yeah, I did a ton of publicity reach out. So
Yeah.
prior to working as a music marketing assistant, I worked briefly as a publicity intern.
So you're like a PR person.
I am.
That's crazy.
I am. You guys, I'm kind
When
of.
we get in trouble, I'm going to you.
I'm definitely like crazy. Like I'm like
Yeah.
up all night, like emailing and discovering new artists I can talk to, and then also like venues. Like I'm just like constantly on the grind in that sense.
That's
So
sick.
yeah, I worked briefly as an intern at a literary publicity firm.
Mm-hmm.
So we were promoting books and helping authors book events, and it was a great experience. I loved it. It changed obviously everything because I'm sitting here.
Yeah.
But you know, like I don't believe that I would be sitting here like without these like professional work experiences.
Yeah.
You know, because like while I am a writer and I am really passionate about my artistic endeavors and, you know, doing the artist thing, I feel like, you know, I wouldn't be able to do any of these things without like my skills.
Yeah. And I feel writing is like a very important skill, especially for music or anything you do. Like when
Yeah.
you write music, when you concept like a music video, you have to write like what you're gonna do, right? So
Yeah.
like, if you're creative in writing, you can basically do anything.
Yeah. Writing's great. Right, creative writing is great. While I do write songs, like writing's the basis of like who I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tell stories.
Yeah.
So-
What would you say like your music's like mostly about when you write?
I feel like I write a lot about my real life. Growing up, I wrote tons about love and relationships. But now entering more, you know, later 20s, more adult life, I feel like I'm starting to write more about family and experiences, like reflecting on my childhood a little bit and kind of like the quarter life crisis moment.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of my newer songs are kind of about a more introspective take on things like who am I? Like
Yeah.
what's my place in this world type of thing.
Yeah, you're changing with like the times.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I love writing about romance and it's great. And I have tons of songs that encapsulate that. And I love those songs, but I definitely want to, going forward, I started writing a third album. I know I'm crazy because I didn't even release the first two, but I did start writing a third album and it has that element
That's
to it.
sick.
That's like what the album is.
Yeah.
It would, or that's what it would be because it's non-existent right now. But I have written some songs already for it, and all the songs are like, there's not a trace of a man, there's not a trace of a relationship.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's literally just like me reflecting on childhood or like my parents or my sister. Like I wrote a song for my sister called True Love. And it's talking about like how much I just love her, but it sounds really romantic, but it's about my sister.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, like I don't know, I'm entering a new territory now
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, it's cool when you can write. Yeah, because a lot of stuff, it is like relationship based. I mean, it's probably like the biggest money maker, right?
Yeah,
Is
'cause
to
it's
write
so-
about-
So relatable.
Yeah.
It's so relatable, you know, and
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes people, I feel like, will like hate on you for that, like in a way that's like, oh, can you just shut up already about relationships? But it's just like relationships are like the basis of our whole lives. Like we have relationships with our family, our friends, we have romantic relationships, like the whirlwind that just like takes over, you know, like these emotions are so intense. So I feel like it's just like it's a perfect opportunity, you know, to like connect with people because people really feel these things.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's like when we had Echo Plum and they made a song. It was called Charlotte, and it was about these are young kids too. One of their
Yeah.
first friends like had a kid,
Oh,
and they named the song Charlotte
After the kid.
after
yeah.
the
that's
kid.
really cute.
Yeah, and like, dude, the song is like you. Now that I know the background of it, it hits like
What's it? It's called
it's-
Charlotte by who's the artist?
Echo Plum.
Echo Plum.
Yeah, they're young kids. I think they're just 21, right?
Yeah, barely.
And
Some
the
of them,
song
I think
is
they're just
like-
turning 21. Some of
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
They hit it from when they found out. They hit it from their friend that they made the song, and then once it was fully recorded, then they presented it.
Okay.
So that was like, and it's named after his daughter. So
Nice.
a friend's daughter.
I'll definitely listen to that on
Yeah.
the way home. I'm always looking for new music.
Yeah, they're great. We just saw them last night at Wonder Bar. They did the See Here Now like pre.
Oh, nice.
Show. Yeah,
Perfect.
they opened it, but something like that, you know, it's different from relationships. But when you do hear that song,
Yeah.
it sounds like it would be a relationship.
About-
It's
Yeah,
not.
that's
It's about,
what
it's
it-
about like,
Right.
a little like child.
Yeah.
It's like
Right, like
being born.
You know, because we associate as humans, I feel like so much with that feeling of being loved and wanted and desired. Like that's like all we even ever want as a child, right? You know, so I feel like everything when even songs that are not about that come out like that.
Yeah.
Like my song True Love, like I played it live in Pittsburgh and I said beforehand, you know, I wrote this for my sister and then after I sang it, everyone was like, wow, like it was about your sister, but it just sounds like a love story, you know? So it's like,
And that's
yeah.
that's the thing about music too. It's so like personal.
how you
and
interpret it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And your own interpretation of things.
Yeah.
And I think they even expressed that too when they were explaining the song to us. It's like it sounds like a love story, but it's not. It's about our friend's daughter.
Yeah,
Like,
right. But it's like that is like love is like the most important thing in life.
It
I
really
feel
is,
like
yeah.
you know,
Absolutely.
it really is. And
You don't have
sometimes
love.
we
What
don't.
do you have?
Yeah, sometimes we don't know that until like something bad happens.
Yeah,
You know.
Unfortunately, that's like the case
Unfortunately.
when everything.
Of course.
You know.
but that's how we learn appreciation more. You have to go through the bad for the good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like you forget though too. Like when something bad happens, you're like, I'm gonna visit more, I'm gonna do this more. But then like even that feeling goes away so quick.
It does.
And then when something bad happens again, you're like, I remember telling myself I was gonna do this. Why didn't I do this? It's
Totally.
like we're so easy to like forget things like that.
Yeah.
That's a song right there.
Totally is.
Write it. No, but yeah, that's great. That's cool. The third album. I mean, it's something cool that like to bounce ideas from. You know, it's just kind of like, okay, I know where the second album's like progressing to. Let me work at the third because it could be like more like concepting and like playing around with things, right?
Yeah.
How do you plan on releasing these albums? Do you plan on doing it at all? Do you?
So my first album was shelved. It was put on a hard drive for 4+ years because I was in a relationship with my producer. He was my college sweetheart.
Oh, gosh.
And we just like upon separating, I just decided like I just took one look at the project or one even thought about the project and I was like, I need to work on something completely different. And I love that record and I want people to listen to that record. But my second record is where things get so crazy. The record is called Promise of Patience. I actually have a patience tattoo on my chest. My ex-boyfriend and I actually had matching tattoos, or we still do, but we got matching tattoos in college. And there's a lyric from a song on my second record. The lyric is, "The promise of patience we made on our chests, I could say it wasn't true." It's from a song called Possibilities. And I really, really felt like Possibilities described the surreal, disturbed, but also transformative energy that I was feeling when I was going through all of this. And I really felt like the record had to be named after Possibilities, but I didn't want the record to be called Possibilities because I'm like, it's not about possibilities. Like, what's it really about? And then after, you know, like almost 2 years of trying to figure out the freaking name of this thing, I literally was like, wait, like it's Promise of Patience. because when we had originally gotten the tattoo, we got it in kind of like honor of like the art and the music and like having patience with what you do. And kind of like not everything comes so easily. Like you have to be patient with it. And a lot throughout the record is me trying to rediscover my music again and kind of having patience with that. So the record is called Promise of Patience. There will be 13 tracks. 4 of them will be interludes, and the other songs will be songs. And my plan is to release it in 2026 with starting off with some singles, and there will be 5 music videos.
Wow.
And each music video will tell a story. So they will all come together and create a short film.
Oh, nice.
That's
That
awesome.
is the ideal
That's awesome.
release plan. That is my dream. I think about it every day. I want to make a short film for this album because the album is so dense and has so much meaning to it that I feel like it would be amazing if I could also visually tell the story.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like it, like storytelling, like a full album.
Yeah.
It like really puts everything like together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. That's a good idea.
So yeah, that's the story of my second record. I mean, the record I feel like is really...
Was the first one you shelved it because you wrote it with your ex-boyfriend? You just didn't want to put it out?
No, I actually wrote it pretty much by myself, but we had produced a lot of it and it just
Together.
wasn't done. And
Oh, it
I
wasn't
loved the
done.
way it was produced. Like, I felt like the collaboration was really good, and I almost associated myself too much with that collaboration.
Oh, you were giving too much of like your personal.
Because
stuff.
sometimes something that happens a lot is an artist will tie themselves very closely to a collaboration, like with someone that they really care about or respect, and it becomes, when that collaboration is over, the artist is floundering.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how my producer now described it. And I have a video of him talking about it, and that's kind of how he described it. And it just like really makes so much sense because the second record, you can kind of hear me like trying to like figure out who I am as an artist. Because being an artist is my whole life. And that moment of like, wait, who am I now?
Mm-hmm.
It was really, really hard.
Yeah.
But did I answer your question?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, you answered
I'm like,
it.
I'm going on a tangent over here.
I get it. Yeah. But that's cool. I like that you're separating the two albums into like
They're two different
relationship.
worlds.
Yeah, two different worlds.
You know, the first record kind of has a throwback 1970s and 80s vibe,
Oh, really?
you know, but the second record literally sounds like kind of rock, pop rock.
Pop
I entered
rock.
this territory of loving like Alice in Chains and like Black Label Society and Zakk Wylde.
Have you ever
and-
listened to Demi Lovato's remakes? Of,
Yes, wait,
Dude,
it's on my playlist. I
So
literally,
so
it's
good.
so good.
Demi Lovato
The
rips. in
rock
those,
version,
Yeah.
so good.
Dude, it's so good.
Yeah, I have a playlist called Can't Talk Right Now, I'm in Hell.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like just filled it with all these like hardcore
Dude,
rock
Demi
songs.
Lovato's rock songs.
And
I'm
it's
like,
on there.
How does nobody take that niche? Because like that is like, I don't know. It just sounds good to me. I mean, I like harder music too, but I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. No, I love rock, and I think the records sound so different because of my, growth and maturity, but
Yeah.
also because I was listening to the completely different two things. The first album, my mom, she played a lot of like old music in the house, 1970s, like Al Green and Carole
Al
King.
Green's awesome.
She's obsessed with
Carole-
Al Green.
yeah.
I saw Al Green in concert in New York City.
Really?
Like, in
Wow.
2017 or something. He was like, had a table on the side of the stage with snacks and Gatorade, and he would go over to
Love
the
it.
table. Yeah.
So in love with you. There's nothing I wouldn't do.
And it was really fun.
That guy's a
'cause-
sly dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would go over to like his table and get a sip of Gatorade, and he'll be like, "All right, I'll let you guys do this one." He was like, "All right, just you guys take it." He'd hold the mic out, and he'd like the whole crowd would really just engage with him and start singing because they love his music so much.
Al Green is awesome.
And yeah, so I listened to a lot of like R&B and old music growing up, so that's kind of where the first record came from. But the second record, I was so like in so much despair at the time that I didn't listen to anything, and then one day like I just discovered rock. My parents actually went to high school with Zakk Wylde.
Oh, wow.
Really?
So my mom apparently went to math class with him, and she had a friend in math class, and they never paid attention, and they were always goofing off, and he sat behind them, and he would always be laughing at the two of them. So I'd always heard like funny stories about Zakk and, you know, his success story. You know, they're from Jackson. But I never really like engaged. Like I never thought of myself as someone that liked rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was like, well, rock and roll's for older people or rock and roll's for men, you know, like I just didn't like imagine myself liking that type of music. And then it just like met me at the perfect time and melded with me. Like music does that. Like you just discover a certain genre or an artist at the perfect time, and it like just connects you in your life. So Zakk Wylde is probably my absolute idol.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it's like he is a metal rock and roll guitar player. Like, yes, he writes great songs, but like, you know, like I feel like people would look at me and think like, oh, her idol is like Taylor Swift, which I love Taylor Swift. She was my idol when I was a kid. But I feel like people wouldn't look at me and think that I'm like a Zakk Wylde fan.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that.
Yeah, you
vibe.
know, so I love him for his songs that talk about hardship, but also his musicianship's incredible.
Yeah.
His brand is so on point.
I mean, dude, when we were growing up, his signature guitars were like the most popular thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I actually went to the Berserkist Festival last year, and my parents and I my parents do. They have a camper, so they brought the camper like to a campground just near the festival.
That's sick. Who played
And-
that?
So Zakk Wylde was running it. So it was, I think, Black Label Society was the headliner, and then they had all other bands underneath it.
Yeah.
They even had like a Battle of the Bands thing going on.
Oh, that's cool.
So they
I mean,
had
anything
like
camping's pretty sick.
yeah. So outside of the camper, I actually made this big sign that said, "You saved my life, Zakk Wylde," and I put like glitter on it, and I was like all for it. Got to the concert, and I was holding up the sign, and then like a lot of the fans were so supportive. They were like, "Oh my God, like how did he save your life?" And like they were just so like they were so supportive.
Yeah, yeah.
And they one guy actually came up to me with his bracelet for the pit, and he said, "You need to go down there so he can see that sign." And he gives me the bracelet to go into the pit. So I got all the way to the front of the stage, and then at the very end of the concert, Zakk like takes his guitar off and he comes to the edge of the stage and he looks me dead in the eyes. Like I am 99% sure he looked me in the eyes and he goes, and it was just so wild, like to see that.
Yeah.
And then like a week later, I saw myself in a photograph on metaltalk.com.
Really?
awesome.
And it's just me like holding up
the
this sign.
That's pretty
That's
sick.
awesome.
So yeah, it was super cool. And yeah.
No, I can understand like when first of all, that's awesome. But I can
Thank you.
I can understand how like yeah, rock like usually you think it's like for guys.
Right. Like
But like it's so far like I mean like was it like in the 70s what you have like Fleetwood Mac, you had
Stones.
Jefferson Airplane. Well, I'm saying with females.
Oh yeah.
Singers. So
Stevie
there's a
Nicks.
presence there, but definitely for metal is like a new thing. Like Linkin Park,
Yeah.
their new singer,
Yeah.
female.
I wish they would have called themselves something else. not
Poppy's
Linkin Park,
another
but-
one.
right.
Sorry, my opinion,
No, it's
everybody.
okay.
Yeah, Poppy's another one. She's like metal.
But what is it? Sleep Token?
No, Sleep Token. It's a. I know who you're talking
Sleep
about.
Theory?
No, it's a. I know who you're. There's
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I
Sleep
forget the
something,
name.
yeah.
But yeah, like the harder music, it's finally like coming around where it's like cool for like a female to be doing those things.
Well,
Yeah.
even with us, we had
I mean, Linkin
Paramore.
Park. You can say whatever you want. Like, I'm always gonna be a Chester guy.
Yeah,
always gonna
absolutely.
be. But I think she's definitely a great option for it.
Yeah.
I think she sounds great.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had a chance to listen to it. If you like harder music, definitely give the new Linkin Park a listen.
I
Because
will
she
give
sounds
that
great.
a listen.
She
I
sounds
didn't.
great.
I didn't even know that there was a female singer.
Yeah,
now.
she's the singer now.
That's
of Linkin
crazy.
Park.
That's so cool.
And I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not hating on her.
They transitioned from a male singer to a female
Well,
singer.
the lead singer passed like years ago, so then they were just on a hiatus. They didn't really have like anything going on, and then they came back with a full tour and brought her as the lead singer.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was Shinoda, right? That
Yeah.
really brought it.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm not hating on her because she does sound phenomenal.
No, you're
It's-
hating. No, I'm kidding. You're not.
I am a little bit. I just
hating.
Linkin
You
Park.
probably feel like it's a totally different band.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
sounds like it's
like
on
Linkin
it.
Park was like maybe top 3 in my list for like eternity. I've
Yeah.
seen Chester several times.
Yeah, me too.
With the band, and it's just like I'm still yearning for that. Like I just want to hear his voice again. So
But
it
the
may be some
problem
like
is-
mourning in my aspect.
The problem
Yeah.
is Linkin Park is such a big brand. Like you
Yeah.
can't just like be like money wise. You can't be like, all right, we're gonna change our band name. It's like no, it has to be Linkin Park. If you want to get butts in those seats, no matter who the singer is,
Yeah.
Linkin Park, because like that's the name. That's
I mean,
probably what
people
the
are
labels are telling them.
paying money to see Sublime at Rome for
Yeah.
years, but
Like if
Yeah.
Sublime called themselves something else with the new Sun, I'd be like, what is that? I probably wouldn't even knew it was Sublime.
exactly.
Have you guys heard of Julia Wolf?
Julia Wolf.
I don't think
She's
so.
a newer artist that is really killing the
Harder
she's just
scene.
like giving Paramore Evanescence vibes.
Oh,
Really?
okay.
She's so good. You guys should listen to her.
Julia Wolf.
I'm
Yeah.
about
It
it.
sounds
She
from
has the voice and the vibe totally.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she a solo artist? Is that
She's a solo artist. She has a song called In My Room that kind of went viral.
really.
Yeah. Really, really good artist. She's really,
Gotta
really
give
good.
get out on the way
Listen.
home?
Yeah, totally. If you guys like that stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
People love Evanescence. I'm not. They're great. Don't get me wrong.
Who's the hater now?
Not my vibe. I love Paramore, but Evanescence is a little too dark for me.
It's
Yeah.
definitely
It's like a weirder dark. It's more like it reminds me of like Broadway performance.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has that theatrical.
Yeah,
opera
theatrical,
voice.
and I'm not. It's cool.
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's
cool.
definitely
It's not
dark,
something I would.
dark.
Yeah, it's not something I would put in my car and be like, all right, let's go. You know.
Yeah, I feel like you got to be really in the dark.
Yeah, exactly.
I think My Immortal's a great song. I think her vocals on it is amazing. But yes, that's a very, very dark, sad song.
Of
Yeah.
course.
You
Yeah,
know?
you got to be in the mood for it.
But if I want to be sad, I'll listen to like a Boys to Men love song.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna listen to Evanescence. You know,
Them doing the national anthem the other day
Boys to Men.
brought me to tears. Yeah.
Yeah, Boys to Men. Do you know Boys to Men?
I don't.
They're super 90s. Oh God, I wish Mark was here. We were supposed to have him like
Like
pull
I'm
stuff
familiar.
up.
I'm familiar with the artist, but
Yeah.
I'm not like I don't know their music.
Oh my God.
Some of the best harmonizing.
Yeah, best like harmonizing, singing, like I don't know. It's just like I hear it in my head, and it's very like they're great. They're like classic R&B, like from the '90s during the whole like Motown, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Motown. Well, Motown's been around for a while, but I think it's like the last like breath of that
Yep.
type of music, and they're great. After this podcast, I'll play it for you because Mark's
Okay,
not
sounds
here.
good.
Yeah,
I'll have
otherwise
to
we're
listen to
pulling up.
that.
That's what we need. Pull stuff up. Anyway, but yeah, give that a listen.
Screw
Evanescence
you,
is
Mark.
great. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, there's a
Yeah.
vibe for everything.
Yeah, I like Paramore. Paramore. a
Love
lot.
Paramore.
Yeah.
I
like
brought up.
Paramore.
I bring this up every episode, but
No
like, I
Doubt?
feel like No Doubt's sick. I like No Doubt.
No doubt.
Gwen Stefani's
Yeah, like a
jam.
lot of these artists, like, they're like, they have the big rock voices, these
Yeah.
females. I don't have that, but in my second record, you can hear the influence.
Yeah.
And you can hear a lot of, like, you can hear the darkness for
Yeah.
sure.
I feel like you need, like when you're like an artist, like I mean, you're not just starting, but like when you're like still like in the vibe of writing like new albums, like you're still trying to like find your voice, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
To do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
it's an endless evolution. You can always,
You always change. Yeah, like I had no idea that I was gonna like have an album that had rock influence in it,
that's sick though.
or like something transformative like that. Like I didn't.
You're gonna come in next song's be like double bass.
Besides
yeah.
Zach Wilde, who else was kind of like influential in the rock scene for you?
In that moment, I did listen to a lot of, I like Alice in Chains, a lot of Whitesnake I was listening to.
Whitesnake, yeah, they got a lot of
Yeah.
ballads.
Yeah, they
Whitesnake,
do.
A lot of
yeah.
Whitesnake and a lot of Pearl Jam too.
Pearl Jam, yeah.
So
sick.
I wrote 2 of the songs. The songs are called Think of Me and Reckless.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote 2 of those songs with Jim Mill. He was the lead singer of a band called Windward
Mm-hmm.
in New Jersey. And he has a voice that's very rock and roll, like very talented singer. He sounds like Pearl Jam, the Pearl Jam guy a little bit.
Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, Eddie Vedder for sure. But yeah, like that's definitely where the Pearl Jam came from, was from Jim. And Tommy Strazza too. He played with me on stage at the Wonder Bar. He has a rock vibe too. So I met those guys too, and they influenced me a ton. Jim for sure. Like Jim's album, he has a song called Give Up. So good.
Where'd you meet them? Are they from around?
So Tommy's from New Jersey. I met Jim originally at Monmouth University. He was on the compilation album that I was on. He wasn't a Monmouth student, but he was in
Did
the
you go to
band.
Monmouth?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he was in the band of the guy that was on the compilation. So we met there. And then when I discovered that there was something rock and roll inside me, I reached out to him and like we just started talking. And then I was like, would you want to write? And I gave him the idea of Think of Me. Like I wrote the first verse and the chorus. And then he was like, wait, I have this other thing. Like, and he gave me these chords, and then I came up with Reckless. So we kind of wrote together from
that's
there.
sick.
Nice.
Yeah, but Jim I met back then years ago, and then he introduced me to Tommy.
Oh.
But
that's awesome.
Tommy's been active for years. He's I think 53 now. I think.
He's still
Tommy-
playing like shows? Like,
Yeah,
locally?
we actually just played a show together at Revilla Grooves and Gear. It's a record store in Milltown, New
Okay.
Jersey. We're trying to build some live show traffic over there because the sound system's great. The records are awesome. We actually shot my Tiny Desk video there. Brandon Revilla is the owner, and he is so great. And he supported my journey a lot by letting
It's
me
like a
play
record
there.
store, the place?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a sick place to record Tiny Desk.
Yeah.
You see the turnstile Tiny Desk?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
That was actually
Or
great.
like people crowd surfing, like in the
Jumping
Tiny
off.
Desk.
Yeah, they actually say that it's good to have a crowd while you
Yeah,
record
shit,
your
yeah.
Tiny Desk to like
Well-
emulate the Tiny Desk vibe. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that got so big. Tiny Desk.
Yeah, got huge.
We should have started that. Damn it. All right. Anyway. Yeah, that's great. How did you? I'm curious. How did you get into music? Like, what made you like start writing? How did you meet? How did you start getting into the? I guess meeting people and starting music.
So I started playing guitar when I was 11, and then throughout high school I wasn't really. I played guitar and I wrote songs as like a hobby throughout high school, but I was.
How'd you start playing guitar?
I was taught by my neighbor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom got me guitar lessons from him.
Oh, okay.
He was like 21 or something. He was a Monmouth student, and my mom would just like pay him for lessons.
Okay.
And he lived down the street, so I'd walk over to his house and we'd do the lessons. Sometimes we'd do the lesson like on his front porch when it was nice out. And apparently I picked it up quite fast. And then in high school, I tapered off a little bit, like my interest tapered off because I was focused on sports. I was a cross country runner.
Oh yeah.
But then after high school, I was like, yeah, I'm done with running. Like, I just want to focus on music. So throughout Monmouth University, like my time there, I started going to all of the house shows there. I started meeting all the musicians and
Oh, there was house shows at Monmouth.
yeah.
There was a scene in Monmouth.
Yeah.
Really? I never knew that.
Yeah. The Blue Hawk Records Club was like they were the ones like, throwing the parties.
Really?
So they'd have bands in the houses and they'd do the parties and it was a fun time.
We grew up going to like the Rutgers scene.
Yeah, oh yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
we were originally up from north. So,
Okay. Yeah. I did go to a few Rutgers parties, but they were like frats.
Oh yeah, no,
You
we
know, they
stayed
were
out
like
of
just
that.
like frat parties, like costume parties. They were pretty
No,
lame.
you got to go to like the actual like show houses.
Yeah, no, I never experienced that,
In a
but yeah,
raunchy
Monmouth
basement
had some
somewhere
of
in
them.
Rutgers. So much fun.
Probably much smaller, obviously, a much smaller scene at Monmouth because Monmouth's a small school.
But that's still cool that they still had it.
Yeah. And then, you know, I was involved with the Blue Hawk Records Club. And, you know, around that time, like freshman year of college was when I started writing like my first album.
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
just released a song from my first album, Rock With Me, Reimagined. The song originally came out in 2018. I recorded it in Oceanport at Firehouse Studios. And then I met my college sweetheart and we reproduced it again. And I really liked that version. And then, like, I just left it on the hard drive. And then just recently I was like, okay, I need to pull something out from there. Like I want people to experience a little piece of that record and kind of like see like and understand like why was it so hard to let this go kind of thing. And like I feel like the music is good and I was like I want to release at least a little part of it before my second record comes out so that like there's context.
I mean, that could be your prequel album. Like if your other ones come
Wait,
out.
I love that. I love that you said a prequel album. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah,
it is a
be-
prequel.
You just shelve it and
Yeah.
like you come out with it after the other two do successfully good, and then you're just like, this is my prequel album I wrote years ago.
Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you for saying that. That really helps. No, because I go through this thing all the time where I'm
Yeah.
like, where's there going to be space for this? You know, I just released Rock With Me. That was, you know, it was the reimagined version. Like people already know the song. But there's one other song actually coming out on September 26th, When I Fell in Love. So they're sister songs. They're from the first record. But then like after that, I'm just gonna keep it on the hard drive for.
Yeah, just shelve it.
Just gonna keep shelving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What?
mean, not to get all like therapeutic on you, but like
No.
it's a part of you. Like eventually, you know, you'll come to terms with it, and it'll just be a thing of your past, obviously, that made
Yeah.
you who you are today.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, obviously you love this album's very, you know, meaningful to you.
Yeah.
So like, you can't
Right,
just
like-
hide it forever.
Right. Like I think that it deserves to be out, and it's definitely something I want to revisit. Like there's some vocals I want to re-record. I want to like redo a couple things. I want to mix and master.
You'll know
the
when
whole
like the
thing.
time's like right
Yeah.
to release it. Like
Like
I
fully.
used to write a lot.
Okay.
I used to be in a band. I have songs that. So one of my friends, he wanted to start playing again. I was like, I don't have time to write, but if you want to I'll give you songs that I've recorded back in the day, and if you want to change them around, and then when I come over next time, you show me what you want me to play, I'll play it. I just can't dedicate to writing. It's too long. the
Yeah,
process.
it's a lot.
And I'm sitting on like, he goes, you're sitting on all these songs. I'm sitting on like 10 songs I gave him.
They're pretty good.
And they're like
I wanna
all just
hear.
like, they're all like fully flushed out that I recorded on like my home studio, everything.
Oh my God.
But
I didn't even know that you like had a home studio.
well, now it's at my friend's place. I left it all there.
Okay.
Because I just don't have time to write. Like,
Yeah.
I love playing music. That time in my life, like I loved playing shows. Like it was great. It was fun. I got what I wanted out of it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, you know, you find yourself in like a different place where like
Yeah, you
I
never
I would
know.
rather talk to artists now than
Yeah.
Then be
be
the
on
artist.
stage.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I think when like as you get older, like talking to people that are like in the thick of it and like
Yeah.
writing, it's interesting to see the difference and like more of the drive.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
So
No, I love that you said that because
but like those songs, they're shelved. You'll know when the time is right to put it out.
for sure. And
Yeah.
I felt like that about Rock With Me and When I Fell in Love.
Yeah.
And one day there will also be the inclination of like, okay, the whole thing is ready.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Like people can have these two songs, but like one day it will just be ready and it will just come out and I will feel really, really good about it. I know
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, you don't even have the like. What's funny, like with the first, like that first album that like you're even putting like behind, like you're just shelving it. Like you can even just like release those in between of doing the next album. Those could just be singles that
Oh,
come
yeah.
out as
Yeah,
like
there's so many
you're,
options.
you're sitting on like just stuff that can like keep your just like the career of your music
Algorithm
going. Exactly.
Well, that's kind of what I was doing with Rock With Me and When I Fell in
Yeah.
Love is like keeping the action going. Because like
Yeah.
after MTV, I was like, I can't fall off the face of the earth after MTV.
Exactly.
You know, like there's literally no stopping now. So I was like, okay, like maybe it's time to release Rock With Me and When I Fell in Love, because like they sound great and I was just like,
Are
ready.
those songs from the first album, are those all like fully produced, or are they like acoustic like songs?
The first album is like all fully produced, yeah.
Maybe you do like an acoustic and just
Yeah.
I
The
don't know.
second
I'm
album
just giving ideas out
Yeah, no, I
there.
love your ideas, and I love
Yeah.
that you said, wait, which one of you said it's a prequel? Yeah, it was
I
you.
did, yeah.
And then you said like you were like, "Oh, it'll be ready when it's ready." And it's like just you guys
Yeah.
are so right.
It will be.
The
You'll
second
find a
album does
time.
have like more of an organic, like stripped vibe to it. A few of the songs are just like a guitar.
Right.
And then like another song is like a whole band with like real live drums. Like there's all real live drums on the record.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So whereas the first record is like more samples, the second one is all live.
All
drums.
live. Oh,
All
that's
live
great.
drums.
Yeah, live drums is great.
Yeah.
Samples are cool too. I mean, if you have no other option to,
Right.
to
Like
get a
we didn't
drummer
really
in
have
there.
the option, you know, we were just college kids in the garage working on it.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have like a lot of resources. I still love it and I think it sounds great. But yeah, the second record is definitely like on a level for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy when you hear your old like stuff. It's definitely
Yeah.
it's just funny like when you listen to your old stuff how much you've changed from like that.
Yeah.
And you'll find yourself changing where you're like, this is not who I am anymore, but I'll release it and maybe it might do like really good, you know? You never
Yeah,
know.
no, then that's what it was so strange to seem.
You'll find yourself after the third album, you'll go back to the first one and be like,
What the
I would
hell?
never write like that again, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
But like I would never write like that again.
I already
you know?
kind of feel like that about Rock With Me. Like there's some lyrics in there that are so annoying. Like,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to change them because I didn't want to pretend like, I didn't want to like make it seem like I'm erasing history. You know, it's like if I was 19 and I wrote that from my 19-year-old voice and my 19-year-old voice was slightly immature, then like that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, there's what's the point of trying to erase history? Like it's real.
Yeah, it's real. It's
You
part
know,
of
it's
you.
just like it's really what I felt at the time, so I'm not going to like change it now.
Yeah.
You know.
How do you go about writing? Like, now, not in the past, but like when you write, do you write differently? Like sometimes, like for me, for example, like when I would write, sometimes it would be like, I need every song to sound like a little different, so I'll record drums first,
Okay.
and then I'll build off that. Next song, I'll just sing first and build off that. Next song, I'll just play guitar first and then build off that. So every song sounds different.
Yeah.
Do you
know,
have like a certain way of like writing that?
It definitely happens differently every time. A lot of times lately, I've been starting with a title. Because I love, like I told you guys earlier, I love the storytelling aspect of things. So I do kind of come up with that title and what's the topic and like what do I want to say, and I'll kind of brainstorm from there. Other times, I will just have the melody,
Right. Yeah.
and the melody will just like form the whole song by itself.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And
yeah.
then other times, like I'll have some really cool chords that I'm like, wait, like let me go into my songwriting journal and see what would fit this. So I feel like it happens differently every time. But
Yeah.
lately, I love like the title method.
Yeah, start with the title.
You know,
build
like
off that.
I had the title in mind for True Love before the melody even happened.
Mhm.
You know, and then it was just like
I mean, that's a great way of writing. It's like you're finding like the main idea first.
it gets
Just
to the
build up.
point.
I just
yeah.
find it interesting every time we ask someone like how they
It's
start
always
writing.
different, right?
Everyone's different.
Everyone's different.
It, music is just so crazy because your song could be 2 to 3 minutes, but if that 2 to 3 minutes sounds amazing, and like that could change your like life.
Oh,
you know?
instantly, yeah,
2 to 3
instantly.
minutes of
Yeah.
one song.
It's funny because I'm thinking about your title method of writing and some of the bands I grew up listening to and some of the titles of their songs. I'm like, how the hell?
How the hell did they come up with that
there's
title?
no way they did that method.
Yeah, yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Like
There's
one-
no way.
Like
Yeah.
I was talking to him about Chiodos earlier, a band obviously that
Yeah,
came
like,
out a while ago.
Yeah.
And one of their songs' name is "Baby Wouldn't Last a Day on the Creek," and that's a line from a movie. Number one, but like how and why, and it has nothing to do with that, you know. Like,
Yeah.
but
I don't even know what the song's about.
yeah,
Just like a lot of screaming. so-
Yeah.
I don't know. I find it very unique. That's why
You
I
have
love
like
having
a-
these conversations. It's
Yeah.
just see how these things pan out and work out and the different methods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, every artist is different. you have like a certain like favorite like ballady song? Are you into ballads?
I do.
First of all,
I am.
You are.
Yeah.
What's your favorite like ballad? You think?
Honestly, the first thing that comes to mind is like "Love Is Blind" by Amy Winehouse.
Okay, yeah,
That's definitely
yeah,
ballady.
yeah, it's ballady. Yeah,
I mean, I feel like that's totally like generic of an answer.
it's really not. I wouldn't have. Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not. But
Okay.
because Amy Winehouse, yeah, I haven't heard. I mean, like she's an icon.
Yeah, she was definitely like an influence
Yeah.
in the beginning of college. Like my first album, you can kind of hear some influence from her.
Really?
Yeah.
She was in. Yeah, I haven't heard her name in a long time.
I know. I was never like huge into Amy Winehouse, but like as the years went on, and obviously like music comes in, and like I hear people talk about her, and documentaries come out and all this, and I'm like, oh, like she was very, very well liked and very predominant in the music scene. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I
knew
didn't
the
know
few
until she
that they had on the
passed.
radio, but like she had a huge following.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Totally.
Yeah, when she passed,
It's a shame
she
what
was
happened to
huge.
her.
Yeah.
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 I never got to see her movie. I gotta watch that.
The documentary.
Didn't they have a movie? on it?
I watched it. It's very good.
It was
Really?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also made a like
Is it super sad though?
the documentary.
Yeah, like,
the
towards the
documentary is sad.
Yeah.
It shows like there's a lot of video footage of her,
I
real
need to
life.
prepare myself for something like that.
Yeah, but
It will
The-
affect me.
they also just did like a live action, like
Yeah, like
video,
someone
like
acting
movie
as
with
her?
actors.
Yeah, that's what I was.
because there's the documentary that's like her life called Amy,
Yeah.
and then there's the other one.
That's what I'm talking about, like the actual movie.
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I did not see
yeah
that.
that's what I
People
wanna
were
say.
like mad about it because they were like, oh, like just let her rest.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to watch it. I mean, I understand.
Yeah, they want people to rest, but like her family also,
Yeah,
kind of want to make money, I guess.
yeah,
Even though it's tough to say that, but like
yeah,
it's the industry though.
yeah. It's sad what happened to her. I really liked her a lot.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I still love her.
Are you like a fan?
I was a fan for a long time. I mean, I don't really listen to her too much anymore, but I'm still a fan.
I gotta get back. I haven't heard her name in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta give it a listen again. Amy Winehouse.
But yeah, Love Is Blind, Amy Winehouse, if you want something like ballady.
That's great. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other questions. Do you have anything to promote, like on here that you want us to clip out?
Well, by the time this comes out, I will have When I Fell in Love out from the first album.
Yeah.
So that will be out on Friday, September 26th, but obviously it will be out by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
And then,
So check out that song, guys.
yes.
Yeah.
And then I guess what you can expect from me in the future is the first single from the second record.
Nice.
Yes.
Do you have a date for that? You think? You don't know
It's
yet?
going to be April 2026.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like I said earlier, there will be 13 tracks. 4 of those tracks are interludes.
Mhm.
And fingers crossed, I'm trying for a short film for it.
Yeah. I say push for it. Do what you can.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Even if like because sometimes with like these music videos, like you have this idea in your head and you're like, all right, I want to do it this way, but like it's either a budget, we don't have this. There's
Yeah.
always a workaround you can do to make.
There's always a way around it.
Yeah, there's always a way around it.
There
If you have to
always
take
is.
a little bit of something away and
Yeah.
to make it happen, but
There is. That's kind of how it worked with Lover, like we shot on 4 different days across like a year,
yeah,
to be able to do it, or like, because there was like all these different looks and all these different hairstyles and makeup. Like there was no way that we were going to be able to do it all in one day with my limited resources, just literally impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So, we had a workaround and it worked,
yeah.
so
you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of DIY things that you can do, guys.
I know, no, for real. I mean, we do it here.
Yeah.
We used to rent out a whole studio. This is all of our equipment now.
No, this is great.
Yeah, back in the day, we would just go to a studio.
Yeah.
So you can make things happen, make
Yes.
things look good.
My next performance, if you guys want to come, is at
Oh, we're coming.
okay, cool. My next Asbury Park performance is December 5th at the Asbury Hotel.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I'll be at the Elephant.
Did you book through Caroline?
Megan?
Megan? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Megan O'Shea.
Yes.
Okay, she
And
was on this
then-
podcast. Cool.
Yeah. And then December 20th, I'll be at the Elephant Talk Indie Music Awards.
Oh.
They actually, forgot to tell you guys this, they named me Breakout Artist of 2025.
I think I saw you
nice.
post that too.
and along with 2 other girls,
So where does this take place?
Atlantic City.
Oh, in Atlantic
That's
City.
awesome.
Yeah. That's going to be a fun one. if you
We're in
guys wanna
Atlantic
come.
City.
It's at a place called Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall, I think.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
When is that?
December 20th.
A lot of things happening in December. Congrats. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
December 5th and 20th. Those are like my bigger gigs.
Yeah, we usually do an event there, AC Beer Fest in
Okay.
Atlantic City. So that's when we're usually there a lot.
Okay.
Because we like tent, we give away clothing and stuff like that.
There will be like multiple artists on the bill. It's kind of like a festival vibe. So there'll
Okay.
be like a lot of different artists playing that day. If you guys want to stop in.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
was just thinking on the way down here, I need an AC trip. So
Yeah.
AC's a tough one. I mean, it's not a tough one. I love AC, don't get me wrong. But like, the moment I go in there, it's like, I got to get out of there. At the same
Literally.
time.
No, I went to Vegas with my
Yeah.
parents and my sister in May. And like, when I tell you, like my sister and my dad were just gone
Yeah.
a lot.
I actually like Vegas. It's like different because like you don't have to do the casino thing. There's so much.
Oh, yeah. No, we did a
Others-
lot. We did the Grand Canyon.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, there was a lot we did. It was really,
Yeah.
really fun.
That's great. Wow.
Did you got there for anything special? Like just vacation?
It was just like the family vacation, you know, and like me and my sister are getting older, so my mom and dad were like, I don't know if we're gonna have a lot of more family
Oh, that's so
vacations. Like,
sad.
let's do one. Like,
Sounds like Vegas vacation.
you know. So then we went, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie, National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation?
No,
I've seen that. It's funny.
It's my favorite vacation movie out of that
What
series.
is it called?
It's like an old series of movies, Vacation. Chevy
the
Chase.
biggest one is the Christmas one.
okay.
the Christmas
National
one,
Lampoon's
and they have one where they
Christmas.
all go to Vegas, and it's literally exactly how you explain it.
Yeah.
The dad goes off and gambles.
literally, no,
everybody
that was
splits off in
literally
different
my
directions.
sister
Like,
and my dad.
yeah, basically the dad loses everything, but then the son, remember, he wins all the cars.
Yeah, he wins everything. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Fun.
it's
So
a
funny.
it's a fun movie to watch. When I was younger, I was like, he got all those cars. I want to go to Vegas. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Atlantic City, that's great. Any other shows coming up?
Yeah, I have obviously.
Name them all out. We'll clip them all for you.
I have October 25th.
Mm-hmm.
I will be at the Diaries Collective launch. It's a magazine that I'm featured in.
Oh,
So this girl, Noelle, she made her own magazine called The Diaries. It's like a fashion lifestyle magazine. She does it all herself.
Oh, wow.
She's very, very talented. And she had a girl named Anisha do a feature on me. in there.
That's great.
So it's a print magazine. It's printing in October on the 25th, I believe, in New York City. So I'll be there. And then I'm like, fingers crossed. I don't know if this is going to happen, but there's a chance October 31st in New York City.
Really? Okay.
Costume party.
Whoa.
With a
Nice.
very good artist that I love, and I really hope that I get it.
Yeah. It sounds like you'll get it from all the other stuff you've.
Yeah, it seems like you're really being
Yeah.
recognized right now. So
Thank you guys. Thank you.
You are a PR person from
I'm
all
on
this
the
stuff.
guys. Like I said, I'm on the group. Like I'm kind of crazy. Like I'm literally like I need this and I need that.
I mean, you being a PR person, like, and you know how that world works, that's huge.
Thank you.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely developed skills that I would just
Yeah.
not trade for the world.
Because you know how to get yourself there and advertise, right? Like buying, like place yourself in this, place yourself in that.
Yeah, like totally.
I don't know that world. It's a tough thing.
But yeah, October 25th, The Diaries. Hopefully the 31st, New York City,
New York,
Brooklyn, and
lay
then
down.
on entering November, I have November 16th at the record store. We're doing a food drive
Oh,
for
nice.
Thanksgiving. Ravilla Grooves and Gear in Milltown.
Oh, that's nice.
And then we're doing another food drive at the Asbury Bookstore on November 21st with Songbird.
Songbird was on here.
Yeah. So
First
she'll-
Wowie we did. She's great. She's
Yeah,
really
she'll
nice.
be on. She'll be doing that gig with me, ABC After Dark,
Mm-hmm.
and then December 5th will be Asbury Park again for the hotel, and then December 13th I will be back in Ardmore, Pennsylvania at the Nail,
Nice.
and then after that Atlantic City,
Busy,
December 20th.
busy.
Congrats. That's
So
amazing.
I booked crazy amount of shows for the summer because I was trying to just like rip the Band-Aid off, get in there.
It's a perfect time to do it.
You
'cause
know,
everyone's
it's
out and
summer,
about.
like just go all out. But you know, I wouldn't book 14 shows again. That was a lot. So that was a lot.
14 in just the summer alone.
It's just the summer alone.
That's
I think
a
we,
lot. All over the
I
place,
think
too,
we
right?
Yeah, it was like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland. I think we ended up only doing 12. I keep saying we, as in there's multiple of me.
Yeah,
It's me.
there is multiple of you
There is multiple of me in
Yeah.
the sense that I have a lot of people helping
around
me.
you. Yeah, so it's
So
we.
that's why I always say we. Like
Yeah.
people are like, "Who's we?" And it's like it's my people.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's
you know,
what it is.
so
Give them the recognition. They
yeah,
have it.
you know, and like my boyfriend took me a lot, like to a lot of the shows. My mom, my dad, like my sister, like we all just like work together.
Yeah.
My boss, my freaking boss.
Your
you know?
boss came too.
My boss came to the Wonder Bar, but he's like helping me all the time,
Right.
like with getting stuff and like, but yeah, I wouldn't do 14 shows again just
That's a
because it was a
lot.
lot. I think
That's more than a show every week. That's like, yeah, right?
it was about a show every week. We had like 1 week skipped and then another week.
Okay.
But I think it ended up being 12 shows because my Philly show got canceled for like scheduling reasons.
Where was that gonna be?
In the Fire.
Fire. Oh, I know that place.
The Fire. Yeah, they didn't. I think like a couple people canceled and then they couldn't find replacements soon enough, so then they just nixed the whole thing. But Philly's on my list because I haven't played
They have that
Philly
Kung
yet.
Fu Thai.
I want to play there.
Yeah, my sister's boyfriend just played there.
Yeah,
It looks like a cool spot. And
but
Philly's happening with the scene there.
It is.
yeah, it is. And like I'd like to play in Philly. Like Ardmore is like about 30 minutes outside of Philly, and it's a really cool venue. Like it's like a dive bar. They got the pool table, and a lot of locals go there.
A lot of people play Pennsylvania now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it like I always ask? Is there a scene there, like for music?
Yeah, like Pittsburgh was really welcoming, and there's a lot of creatives there. Like
That's a travel,
Allie,
Pittsburgh.
You know, Pittsburgh is definitely not in the like range for me to be traveling
That's
there,
far.
but I went there for something special,
Yeah.
and it went really well. So now I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
You know, so and Allie, she's great. She's really, really good.
Mhm.
Really passionate.
That's
But
amazing.
There's a lot of like artists there, and like a lot of independent artists just like doing their thing, just like here.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's interesting. I never knew that.
but Ardmore was the other Pennsylvania gig that I did at the Nail, and the owner Chris is really, really nice. And he invited me back in December.
Mm.
So we just finished that on September 7th. So like literally last week, I was there.
Yeah. Oh, last week. Wow.
Yeah.
Then back in December. You got to take a break.
I know.
Get this album together before you go.
I know.
Just finish it off and then tour it again over the summer.
Right. No, definitely. That's why I didn't book too much.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's
I
what
just
February and January, or January and February. are
It's
for.
not enough,
January
man.
and February I will be like probably not playing at all.
Yeah.
You know, I'll just
To
be
get like
prepping.
a full album out, that's like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Even just like this music video and these singles and these shows.
Because that's just
so
like the
much
music
work.
getting recorded, and then you have to do like whatever art you want for all the stuff, and then it's just
The
all
album
like the.
cover will be black and white, as you can see.
Oh, there we go.
You know, the black and white.
Yeah, keep it monotoned.
Yeah.
Keep it like minimalistic. That's like the new thing now.
I did draft the album cover with Chris Kunachuk.
Uh-huh.
We did a version of the cover back in 2021, and I love that cover. But I think because I'm older and like that cover was 4 years old, like I want to do it again.
Mm.
But it's gonna be black and white, and I already know what it is. So.
That's awesome. Hey, you got to put your own your own style to it.
Yeah.
That's what we do here. It's our own style.
Yeah, no, totally. Like I said, like everything I feel like is about the visuals. Like my outfit, I feel like is a meld of like the first and
It's
second
your branding.
record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to find your branding.
Yeah, it's
I'm
the
gonna dye
meld
my
of
hair
the two
pink,
records.
guys.
This outfit.
You see, we were like pink hair guys. My new branding. Yeah. No, I don't know. Anyway, you want to you want to promote any of your IG handles, YouTube?
Yeah, everything is the same handle, just at Love Francesca Fuentes.
Okay. great.
YouTube, Spotify. Well, Spotify is just Francesca Fuentes, but Instagram, YouTube, Threads. I love Threads. It's my favorite platform.
Really?
Yes.
I actually just started using it. It's
I've
not,
never
it's
used
not
it.
bad.
amazing.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Isn't it like, I don't know, I'll have to
It's-
follow you.
I think
like
it's
a
I think it's just
Twitter?
very direct. It's not like pulling you in so many different directions,
No.
and it's just like it's like a meld of like Instagram and X.
What's going on, you guys? We got this special segment of Verse Playlist of the Week. That's right, guys. Verse Playlist of the Week. Do you want to start, or should we have our guest start?
I guess I always start.
Yeah, you do always start.
let's-
We'll start
let's
with
pass it
you.
on. Pass the baton.
Rude.
So it's going to be me?
I want it. I want it now.
He
You
always-
can start it.
Yeah, you start.
Okay. My picks for this week are In My Room, Julia Wolf, and Nutshell, Allison Chains.
Ooh, Alice in Chains in there. We got it. I'm going to have to listen to that Julia Wolf song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
brought it up.
definitely. I'm actually very intrigued.
Yeah. What about you, Davina?
Oh, me. Oof.
First playlist of the week.
I'm gonna start off with "About a Girl" by The Academy Is, and obviously, since we're gonna see them tomorrow, "Bored to Death" by Blink-182.
Wow, my shirt.
Yeah,
Bored
literally.
to
Super
death.
cool.
Yeah, Blink-182 tomorrow. We're gonna see Travis Kardashian rock the drums hardcore.
Hell yeah. Hell
My
yeah.
boyfriend apparently got a pass to this festival for free because he works at a restaurant, like
Really?
literally on the beach there.
Must be nice.
In
And
Asbury?
he didn't tell me until today. So he's like, okay, maybe we'll get a ticket. So you might see me there. You might.
Great. But yeah. Well, let us know.
Okay.
DM us if you're there.
Okay.
We'll be running. We're gonna go see. Who are we gonna go see? We're gonna see Lenny Kravitz,
No, I can't need to see Lenny
Hot
Kravitz.
Mulligan,
Sublime.
Sublime,
Blink-182.
Blink-182.
Possibly 4 non-blondes.
That too.
Sublime is cool. I'd like to see Sublime.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They're so
Sublime
good
is
now,
like
too.
old Sublime.
Okay.
It's like you took like the son and he's just his dad.
It's literally.
It's literally because
It's
it's his son
It's just
that
his
plays.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There sounds just like, and I'm happy. Sublime's back in action. That's not one of the songs I'm doing though for this week, guys. I'm gonna do. We spoke about it earlier. Linkin Park. Yep, doing Linkin Park. I am not doing Crawling or any of those songs. I'm gonna do Up From the Bottom, Linkin Park. New Linkin Park.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Up From the Bottom. That's new Linkin Park, a new lead singer. Definitely check them out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a cool one. And I'll go R&B. I'm gonna go. This is probably a rumor, but I saw on IG image of Pedro Pascal and Kim Kardashian doing a remake of The Bodyguard, the Whitney Houston Kevin Costner movie. So it's probably not real. It'd be ridiculous if that was a real movie. Pedro Pascal
I wouldn't mind.
and Kim Kardashian. I don't know how I'd feel about that, but I'm gonna do Whitney Houston. I Have Nothing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice
Love
pick.
it.
I love Whitney.
Yeah.
Love it.
Great.
Yeah, that's a song for me. Pedro Pascal, The Bodyguard. That's cool. All right. Well, anyway, one more shout. That's first playlist of the week, guys.
Playlist.
Yep, playlist. All right, one last chance before we end this. We're gonna thank you so much for coming in. By the way,
Of course.
Yes.
one
thank
more
you.
shout out of IG and all that stuff, all the good stuff.
Francesca Fuentes is my Spotify and Apple Music, and my Instagram, YouTube, Threads, and TikTok at Love Francesca Fuentes.
Yes, guys, check it out. New single. Well, the new single will be out
When
by
I
the
Fell in
time.
Love.
Yeah, by the time this episode comes out. So, When I Fell in Love, check it out on Spotify, definitely. And then you'll have another new single coming from the album that will release in 2026. But the first single will be out in April. Hopefully,
Yes,
we're
it
hoping.
will be called Barely Breathing.
Barely Breathing.
Yes.
Nice. I like that. I like that. Awesome. Thank you so much for coming in again.
Of course. Thank
Yes,
you for
really,
letting me
thank you.
share my story.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard for me to share my story because I'm like, wait, is this annoying? But
No. It's
there's
not-
no such thing because my story's my story. I can't make up a new one.
It's not. It's never.
Unfortunately.
No.
I
It's-
can't make up a new one.
It's never annoying. It's a good story. Everyone, you're spilling your feelings and personality out through
course.
music, and that's never annoying or embarrassing. It should never be. That's art, baby.
And people want to hear it.
They
Yeah, people wanna
do.
hear
They
it.
do. And I want to like be able to help artists one
Yeah.
day. So hopefully this helps them.
Yeah. So, before we go, actually, what advice would you give an upcoming artist now that we're in it?
Ooh, yay. Definitely create opportunities for yourself because your activity in the scene is so important. You know, it's something I wish that I knew is to just get out there and, you know, if there's something that you want, go get it. Like if there's a show you want to play, like reach out to that venue. If there is a producer you really want to work with, then go find that producer, go to their shows or go hunt them down, like literally, like, so I always say, like, create opportunities for yourself, I would say.
Yeah. That's
and
great.
stay true to yourself. You don't always have to do everything that other people are doing. Like when I was in college, I was like, well, everyone plays the Saint in Asbury Park, so I have to do that. Like, but that wasn't true. You know, like you can totally find your own path. You know, you don't have to do everything that everybody else is doing.
You have to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Create your own opportunities. Don't follow the path. I like that. It's great.
Cool.
I
Great
think you're
word
the
of
first
advice.
artist to say don't do it, or first artist not to say don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't do what?
No, like advice.
Yeah.
Everybody just says don't do it.
Yeah. That's what they say.
No, totally do it.
No,
if it's in your heart, do it.
When you have a whole band here, they'll be like, "What's your advice for musicians?" They're like, "Don't do it.
Don't even
Find
bother.
something else." Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
we need to get rid of that stigma
Yeah, exactly.
of the artist angst.
I like it.
You know, the artist
Yeah.
angst, it comes when you are not putting in the work. Because when you put in the work and you get the results, it's so rewarding.
Yeah.
And that's what like keeps you going to the next thing.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like when you create the opportunities for yourself and you you remain active and you go and get the thing that you want, totally worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like totally worth it.
Yeah, like totally worth it, guys. Like you're great at the PR stuff, so that helps a lot.
Yeah.
You know, you're good at marketing. You know the business side of things, so
I know some stuff. I'm still learning.
I know, but at least you're getting that on your back. Not a lot of bands like really know that, or artists really know that, so that helps a lot.
yeah.
Guys, you've seen her. Thank you so much again for coming in.
Yeah, thank you so
Any
much.
last words,
course.
dude?
Last words.
Last words.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
All right, dude. Thank you so much, Chess, for coming in. Definitely check out our new single now on Spotify, and we'll see you guys again in a couple weeks. I think we'll be, I don't know what number episode we'll be in, but we have a special episode for the 50th that's coming up around the corner. We're going to give a little throwback. We're not going to say what it is yet.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's been a long time coming. We actually have more than 50 because we have episodes that have been
Backed up,
backlogged.
yeah.
Probably like 20. So we should be at like 70 guys, but altogether, 50's coming. We're going to do a big surprise thing. We're going to have some fun. So thank you so much again for coming
Of
in.
Really,
course.
thank you
Yeah,
so much.
this
Yeah.
was so great. Thank you guys. This was my second podcast ever.
Amazing. Guys, check out Chess, all of her music, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music.
Apple Music.
Check it all out, guys.
Threads.
Yep.
Threads.
Threads, big one. All right. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next week. Peace.
See ya.
Bye.